Hello and welcome back to another Grand Arena Championship. I'm Heathen13 and this is Season 21, Week 2, Round 2. This round my opponent's name is Voldarian. So let's look at the matchup. Alright, on the Hotbot overview, you can see that Voldarian has a significant amount of red. So let's zoom in and see what is going on. Alright, looking at the stats, the first thing I see is 745,000 lifetime banners. My opponent is a good player, he plays regularly, and I'm thinking this is going to be a tough match. 1,800 offensive wins to 633 defends. That's right at a 33% clip, so a pretty balanced offensive versus defensive approach. Maybe not quite as many full clears as I would have expected, but still a quality opponent. Comparing our rosters, and here is where my opponent has a lot of the red. He's got about 350,000 more total GP than I do. He's also got a higher top 80 GP, and our top 65 GP, I have the green, but they're basically identical. I only have 9 more Zetas than he does, but I do have a little bit of a speed advantage. But when we're talking about top end characters, Voldarian has 4 more Gear 13s than I do, and a whopping 26 more Gear 12s. So a lot more roster depth to play with. Comparing our mods, and there's not much of a comparison. I have over 100 more 6-dot mods, and way more mods with speed secondaries than he does. Relics, though, is the other story. Voldarian has 33 more total relic levels than I do. He's got 1 character at tier 8. I believe that's his General Kenobi. He also tends to take his relic characters up a little bit higher than I do on average. Checking out the meta character report, we both have Jedi Master Luke. I also have Cat. And in the ship, neither of us have the Executor. Alright, a quick look at his roster, and we see he is running the usual comp in Arena, and almost everything we're going to see is related to Jedi Master Luke. He's also got his Vader at Relic 3, his Grievous at 4, Darth Revan at 3, along with Malak. He's got a Relic up Jango and Palpatine and crew. He has a couple unusual relics though. Down here you can see he's got Sabine at Relic 3, he's got Qui-Gon at Relic 3, he's got Cody and Clone Sergeant. Makes me think he's starting to work on Grand Master Kenobi already. There's Mace at Relic 3. I think that's what's going on here. There's also Ayla at Relic 4. So definitely a few characters that I'm personally not used to facing, because most people I'm going against are not going after Jedi Master Kenobi yet. As you can see, I've left it late again. We've got an hour and 6 minutes in the attack phase. My opponent is already gone, and let me show you what he was able to accomplish. So not much. I set a really hard defense while trying to save just enough to be able to clear him. Down here on the bottom, I set my Grandmaster Luke, and it took him 3 tries, and he hasn't been able to clear him. I also set my Padme, a Hux First Order, and my Jedi Knight Luke, and it took him 2 tries to get through that. Up top, I was not expecting this to hold, but it did. He's taken 3 tries against my gas and wasn't able to clear it. He also dropped a battle on my Grievous squad. He got through Rolo and shot clones without a problem. I'm a little sad that I set the defense I did now on ships, because I put my Negotiator back here, and now that's kind of wasted since he didn't even get to it. So hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt. My back defense is the same as I pretty much always run. Leftover Separatists with the Night Sisters, the Dooku, Asajj Zombie Team, Fin Po, and Nuke with Jango and B1. So once again, they didn't get to this back spot. I guess I should be happy that he wasn't able to clear any zones. His defense. He has left me a Asajj Night Sister team, a Crew First Order, Darth Revan, but he kept Malik. He tends to like to keep Malik for offense to try and get solos with it, but I think that's going to bite him in the butt here. And then Shock clones of his own. I've got an interesting team I'm going to try against that today. And on the bottom, he's got Geos, but instead of Soldier, he's got Poggle in there with GBA and Spy. He's got Karth, Jedi Knight Luke, and a Grievous team. So we're going to start here on the bottom with this Grievous squad, and we're going to take our Jedi Knight Revan. And the reason I'm starting with this first is because I want to know whether or not I can take Thrawn with my Vader team later. And if this fails, I'm going to need Thrawn to go with Traya as a cleanup. So that is why I'm doing it first, because I want to know where I stand with Thrawn. This our pretty standard thing here. We're going to throw stuff over to GMY, and then we're going to mark down... oh, why can I not mark? Oh, he's stealth. Well, we will just hit on Magna for a bit, and then I will get to work on B1. I think in threes, that is the best strategy, is to go after B1 first. Just knock down all those stacks as quickly as possible. Because otherwise, he just keeps healing the team over and over and over again. So we're going to continue to try and mitigate damage as much as possible. And also keep everybody healed up as much as possible. And this will kill B1. And now we can start working on Magna Guard. Get some protection back on GMY. And again, continue to keep everybody as healthy as possible. And now we can just get down to Grievous. It's only going to be a 51, but that is totally fine. A nice, easy start to the battle. Alright, that lets us use the team I wanted to use here against Luke. So the key here is going to be speed. I'm going to take my Darth Revan with Watt and Thrawn. And the key is that I outspeed his team. The fastest character on his team is his Hermit Yoda at 284. My Darth Vader is 258. But I get plus 8 speed for each Sith ally, each Empire ally, each Jedi enemy, and each Rebel enemy. So I'm going to get plus 8 for Hermit Yoda, plus 8 for Jedi Knight Luke, and plus 16 for Old Ben because he's a Jedi and a Rebel. I'm also getting plus 16 from Darth Vader himself because he is both a Sith and Empire. So with just those bonuses alone, I get myself to 306, plus bringing Thrawn gives me another 8, so I'm at 314. So Vader will go first, and the key is going to be getting out Jedi Knight Luke before he ever has a chance to attack. So, we're bringing in Watt for the weapons tech to help with damage as well. And let's hope this works. So, we got damage tech first on Vader, and we will put the tank tech on Thrawn. So we're going to target Jedi Knight Luke while we do Merciless, and that will let Watt put a couple dots on him. We're then going to target Old Ben with the Force Crush. Now I could throw right now, he's got 5 debuffs on him, but we're going to attack Hermit Yoda as well. And now we're going to get throw, and we're going to cross our fingers. 354,000 is enough. And let's kill Hermit Yoda, why not? Fracture Old Ben. Put a couple more dots, I guess. And we will make this a clean victory. I am so happy that worked the way it's supposed to work. Alright, Karth, we are gonna go with Mon Mothma. And no cat this time. I think that that little experiment I did last time, while interesting, because Cat gets to give her stats over to Cara Dune, ultimately I think it's a failure because it doesn't let Mon Mothma get her summon unit out. And especially against Karth, you really want the summon unit because he has the dispel on basic, so I can keep getting and dispelling through Zalbar every time he taunts, like he just did. We'll get rid of that taunt, and that allows us to go right back on Karth. And just a matter of chewing away at Zalbar. Let's get rid of... Oh, I was hoping that would reduce his turn meter, but it didn't. We will just keep killing him with paper cuts. And you know, we're gonna put it on auto. Alright, next we've got these Geos, and we'll use Traya. I really prefer Vader here because oftentimes they don't ever get a chance to attack, and it's just a clean victory, but obviously have used Vader already. So Traya it is. Can't talk this morning for some reason. So they are already on Traya, and unfortunately, I'm not even going to be able to isolate. Oh yeah, because Trey is going to dispel that that debuff. So I will get to isolate, throw that Annihilus. Spy is back in stealth. I like to target Poggle, figuring they share health and protection, and Poggle is likely the most squishy, has the least defense. So there we go on that. Now their health pool is considerably less as they kill themselves over and over. And alright, I didn't really want to use my Annihilate here, but I guess I will. Now I just gotta wait for Spy to either come out of stealth, or for us to kill the brute, or for me to strip the stealth off him with Scion. Let's do that. And this should finish it. Alright, let's see what he left in the back for me. Kinda doesn't matter because I already have the victory, but of course I would like the full clear. Some Night Sisters, Bounty Hunters, Fin Poe, a tough Newt squad, and Phoenix. Okay, gonna take a second, figure out which teams go where, and I will be back to hopefully get the full clear. Alright, I think I have a plan. Let's go back to the top and see if we can clear through those squads. We will start off with his Darth Revan, and I'm just gonna mirror match that, but I've got Malak on my squad and he doesn't, and I am faster, so this should go smoothly. Although, you know, we always tend to lose some manners on this particular team, it is just that good of a team. Basty's gone, and HK is gone, and there we go. And crew, we've got Jedi Training Ray for that. Let's start off by hiding people, and then we'll wiggle and we'll wave, and then we'll get Fox out of here. And let's see if we can get a stun up on OG Kylo. Nice. And then let's start working on Kylo. And another stun. Let's wave down crew so he doesn't stun us. Kylo lost his counterattack. And now it's just kind of a waiting game. I need to wait until I can get healing immunity up on crew so that I can take him down. In the meantime, we'll just keep him stunned if we can, and wave down. And I don't even think I'm going to make it to Illuminated Destiny here. Maybe I can stall us a little bit. Because I'm only missing a little protection on BB-8. Let's see if I can do a little burning maybe. Wave it down. Yes! Oh, and I still didn't get it. Oh well. Tried to stall us out, but it just didn't quite work. Alright, Nice Sisters, I've got bounty hunters for that. Where are you, Bosk? There we go. Bosk and Grief and Mando. And they don't even have a tank here. So we'll just go after Spirit. And we'll get our contract up, hopefully fairly quickly. Oh, and it's still not up. It's okay. Now we're on to Daka. And Daka might revive Spirit again. It's okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of Asajj. She's the only one that is relicked. The rest of these ladies are not going to pose any issues. And it's just a matter of, can I get back all my protection? And yeah. Alright, and this shock clones. I would love to say that I was confident enough in my nest to just solo this, but I'm not. So I've made a little team with some leftover characters, and it is gonna be this crazy Bastila Nest Cat Squad. So Nest is a scoundrel, so Cat will be able to share all of her stats with the team, and she'll also hopefully at some point get her one shot off. So we'll put Shen on Nest, and we get all that extra protection on Basti, so that's good. Oh, I should have called Nest there. That was bad. Because the more Nest attacks out of turn, the more, the quicker Cat gets to her ultimate. We're just hoping they attack Nest as much as possible here. In fact, I'm not even sure if I needed to bring Bastila, because her leadership doesn't really help Cat at all, but there that is. Let's get rid of Arc. Boom. Nice. Well, I don't know how effective this is in terms of banners, but definitely fun. And again, maybe Nest could have soloed this, but not totally sure. Alright, let's see what he left for me in ships. And we got a home one and a finalizer. So I have my Empire and my Malevolence. So let's do Empire versus his home one. And we will do the old cheeky put 5s in the starting lineup trick in order to force the early... Oh, not Houndstooth. I want 5s. There. In order to force a target lock right away. And then they are forced to hit my bomber. And we just cross our fingers and hope the bomber doesn't die. Because if he dies, then that's all kinds of problems. And then we will hopefully get burning up quickly and do that and burn, and then we will do our best to take out the Falcon, and it's over. I mean, not completely over, but as good as over. Now it's just a matter of how many teams is he going to be able to actually, or how many characters is he actually going to be able to get down, if any. We'll bring out a tie. Figure this way to get the dodges with him, so he's unlikely to die. Get a hit on them. Love another burning. Way. Oh, come on. I don't know why I did that. For some reason, I did not do my big hit with 5s. Here we go. Almost. Should get burning up here again. Way to take it out. Let's bring in Gar Saxon for some protection recovery. And I think it's this one. Yeah, that heals them as well. And get the burning up again. Let's get rid of the Phantom. Oh, I thought I'd have it. There we go. Alright. We will just keep on getting that down. So no more tanks. And let's recover it on our bomber. And as long as... Yeah, this should turn out to be decent banners. Not amazing, but decent. That. Still learning some of the kits. Alright, and then finalizer, we will bring in the Separatists. And I think that should be enough. I'm really happy actually that we put finalizer here and not his Empire squad. Because I don't, for some reason I just don't like my Separatists against Empire. I've had some bad luck in the past. But in any case, we will just chug along and hope that his crew doesn't take out too many of my characters. We'll go ahead and put the buzzies on him. Get Houndstooth down, that was nice. Let's go spy, hopefully force a taunt over to crew. No. We got it high low. Well, that's still not terrible. I don't need the big hit, let's go with the small hit. And we're gonna counter to death here. Annoying. it should do it. This is not going to be good news, but a win. Alright, so we are going to jump back to the back and see if we can finish this out strong. He's got one really tough team here, and that is this Newt squad. I'm going to try my Geos. I don't know if my Geos are up for it. That Relic Newt and a Relic Django especially are scary. And this definitely could go bad. If I'm going to lose one, it is definitely this one. But we'll give it a shot. And thankfully his Dooku is not also relicked, so we will hope things go well. We'll start off with just a basic. And we'll get the first kill on Newt. Now I saved my Dispel from Geobrute Alpha to dispel their stealth, but I'm just gonna kill Dooku. Alright, so far so good. Ooh, but not so good. There was Django's big hit. And took out, who did they take out? Was that Soldier? Not even sure who it was. I think it was Soldier. But finally Django is gone the second time and we can attack him. Yeah, that Relic Django is just rough. Oh, you know, it wasn't my brute. It was Soldier. That's alright. So we lost the character, but we didn't lose the battle. And we'll just keep working on him until he's dead. And a 49 is horrible, but a win. Alright, next up, we are going to go after... Let's do the Night Sisters, because I'm going to take kind of an unusual approach. I'm going to use CLS, Chupio, and 3PO. And my thinking is, yes, Acolyte is going to stealth, but Chupio's AoE is massive and will kill her. So I'm just going to work on killing Talzin 3 times to get rid of the zombie deaths. And in the meantime, I will AoE each time. Oh, well, that went faster than I expected. Okay. Gotta like it when a plan works even better than you planned. Alright, we got Fin Poe, and we've got the social contract team here with Han and Chewie. So we will take out Resistance Hero Finn. And then let's take out normal Finn. And then we'll take out Poe. And Bosk, say hello to crew. Don't have a ton of teams left, but I think I have enough to get all these down. Now, all my first order are getting ready for SLKR. I've got almost all of them up to Gear 13, but I'm leaving them at Relic 0 at this point. So we are just farming up the relic materials, and yeah, eventually I'll get there, but it's just such a grind. And it's free to play, or mostly free to play. I try and refresh my my relic material, my Cantina nodes, you know, all the 100s every single day, but you know, sometimes I don't have enough time to do my arena climbs, and I'm not getting inside. I'm getting inside the top 50 on Squad Arena each day, but I'm not getting number 1, and I'm rarely getting even into the top 20. Ships, even with Executor, I usually can get up in the top 5 still, but it's rare that I'm hitting number 1 on that either, so not a ton of crystals. The free-to-play life is definitely more difficult. So it's likely to take me another month to get SLKR, but that's okay. Slow and steady. Alright, this Phoenix squad, a lot of people would just take their Wampa, and I think they'd lose. Between Sabine being relicked and having her armor shred, and Zeb getting the days off, I think this is just a bad idea. So I'm going to take Beskar Mando, and hopefully that's a better idea. Hopefully Quila and IG give me enough survivability, and hopefully this goes well. We're going to try and stun Sabine off the bat, though. She's the one that I'm most worried about. So let's go ahead into Whistling Birds, and we'll heal up and do that. Let's see if we can take out Zeb. Not even close. Oh, and I should have stunned Sabine again. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking I'm going to take out Zeb. Nice. Okay. We'll work on Hera so she can't put the undying thing on, you know, the res that she has. Let's do that. Mando. And heal up. And sure, we will get into Whistling Birds again. And we'll keep Sabine stunned. This is working really well. I'm happy with how this turned out. And that is gonna do it. What we end up with, a 2988 to 1537. I gotta say, I'm really stoked with that score. I did a lot better than I thought I would going into this. Voldarian, a really good opponent, a really good roster, and I think I got a little lucky with some of the holds on defense. But I will absolutely take it. Always happy to get a win against a quality opponent. So, Voldarian, thank you very much for setting a good defense and participating. It's a pleasure doing battle with you. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.